Hello traders, welcome back to Nathan Trading Academy. Today, 11th August 2026, and in this video, we are going to analyze the market for Wednesday, it is 12th August 2026. We will look various important things, and at the end of the video, I will give you the bullish scenario and the bearish scenario and the important levels to watch tomorrow. So let's begin. So first, let us understand what happened today. So let me take to the chart. All right. So Nifty closed at approximately 24,471, down 112 points or around 0.46%. Bank Nifty closed at 57,446, approximately again 0.42% down. And Sensex closed around 78,154 and down approximately 0.49%. So we had a moderately negative session across the major indices, but there is one important observation. The market did not close near the day's low. So today's Nifty high, if we see, that is 24,576 and low, which is May 24,429. So after making a low around 24,429, the index recovered and consolidated. This tells us that 24,425 and 24,430, which is going to be important immediate demand or support area. Now let us look at the institutional activity. So here is the institutional activity data. According to NSE data, NSE capital market, which shows us FII and the FPI, the overall net buying is 705 crores. So FII activity was net positive on NSE, and for DII, the net selling is minus 411 crores. So on the NSE exclusive data, FII buying was positive while DII was slightly negative. Look at the combined NSE, BSE plus MSCI. FIS bought 258 and the DIS bought 24,777. So overall institutional flows are not giving us strongly bearish signal. The important uh, information which we can obtain from this, today's decline was not accompanied by aggressive institutional selling. Therefore, I would not classify tomorrow's market as automatically bearish simply because Nifty closed down today. We need to wait for the price to confirm the direction. Now let us look at the India VIX. So let me take to the India VIX. So as you see, India VIX closed at 11.86, down approximately 3.818%. This is very important. VIX falling while the index is declining tells us that market is not pricing in a major immediate panic. Therefore, low VIX controlled volatility, but traders should remember low VIX does not mean that market cannot move sharply. It simply means that expected volatility is relatively contained. So tomorrow we should focus more on breakout or breakdown confirmation rather than predicting a large directional move in advance. Now let us look at the GIFT Nifty. The interesting part of the GIFT Nifty, which shows the approximately trading at 24,561 compared with Nifty cash close of 24,471. So this is roughly 96 points higher. So at the time of our analysis, GIFT Nifty is giving a positive opening indication for tomorrow. But remember, GIFT Nifty is an indication, not a guarantee. Overnight, global market and USD INR, crude oil, and other developments can change the opening before 9:15 a.m. Therefore, I would use GIFT Nifty only as the opening bias and then use our liquidity levels for the actual trading decision. So now let us come back to the Nifty chart. So the important resistance for the for the Nifty, which is 24,630, which is going to be there, or 24,677. And above that, the major psychological area, which is going to be 24,700. So the first major resistance, which is going to be, that is today's, as you see here, that is 24,576, the today's high. And immediately next level is 24,630. And if Nifty manages to sustain above this zone, then we can expect moving towards 24,700 becomes the next important area. So above 24,700, the market can start opening higher range. So expected if this breaks moving above near or towards 24,700. And the Nifty support levels, if you see 24,429. So there is an intermediate zone around 24,000, this level. If this level gets decisively takes out, then we should not keep assuming that market will immediately recover. Below 429, we can expect moving towards 24,400 and further next downside. So now let us look at the today's Nifty option chain. So Nifty option chain, there is very significant positioning around 24,450 and 24,500. At put side, if you see 3,69,000 open interest and 24,400, 2,16,000. So 24,400 is going to act as a strong support. 24,450 and 24,500, 24,500 call as very high call. Why? Let us see this, 4,40,000. That is 24,500. This is going to be major resistance. And 24,450 also, if you see 1,74 and 24,600, which is 1,91. So today's Nifty option chain is expiry data. So therefore, we should not blindly carry today's Y numbers into tomorrow's trade. Instead, we use the option chain to understand today's market structure. 24,500 major supply and reference zone, 24,450 major demand and reference zone. So tomorrow we need a fresh option chain picture after the new expiry cycle develop. Now let us move towards Bank Nifty. This is the Bank Nifty chart. So Bank Nifty, as you see, it closed around 57,446. So the major psychological zone, which will be 58,000, the immediately once it breaks, it is going to move towards 57,800, 57,800, and further, which is 58,000 near this level. So the important Bank Nifty resistance structure, 57,600. First is this, and 57,715. Second this, and the other one where it comes here, 58,000. And the downside, the important pivot, which is going to be 57,400 here. 57,400, and below 57,404, we should watch moving towards 57,158 or 57,200. So under decisive breakdown below 57,158 would weaken the structure further and can move towards 57,000. So let us move and understand from the option chain. Bank Nifty option chain gives us an interesting picture here. So the biggest call OI is around 58,000. That is 12,520. A very important resistance reference level. There is also strong call activity around 57,500, which is 23,895. On the put side, 57,300, which is 5,962. And at 57,000, which is giving us 32,671. So 57,500, which is having the strong activity, that is 18,294. So therefore, tomorrow, the immediate decision zone, which will be 57,400 to 57,600. So this is the important zone which is going to be formed. So if Bank Nifty sustains above 57,600, the probability of testing 57,700 and 58,000, which if it increase, if it falls below 57,400, then we should watch 57,200 and towards 57,000. So moving to Sensex, let me open the Sensex chart. So which is closed around 78,154. So the market can become going to sustain if this level sustains, can see moving towards higher levels. If it breaks, and then it can move towards 78,000. So Sensex is also sitting close to an important decision zone. So for bullish scenario for Nifty, I don't want viewers to buy simply because GIFT Nifty is positive. My bullish confirmation would be Nifty sustain above 24,500. So let me take you to the Nifty chart once again. So bullish scenario, which is going to be above this level and preferably breaks 24,576, this one. And then watch moving towards higher levels. And so the bullish sequence, which will be 24,500, 24,577, 24,620, and 24,677, and further 24,700. And the bearish scenario for this Nifty is when it breaks 24,429, and then below that 24,400 becomes the next important reference. If that also fails, traders should be cautious about further downside. So my overall view for tomorrow, at this point, I would call neutral to slightly positive at the open, because GIFT Nifty is currently above Nifty cash close and the FPI data is not strongly negative. India VIX has declined. Nifty has support around 24,425 and 24,450. But there is a major condition. The opening gap should not be chased blindly. If Nifty opens higher but fails around 24,575 to 630, then we could see profit booking. If it opens positive and sustains above 24,630, then the bullish structure becomes much stronger. Similarly, if the market opens weak and immediately recovers above the pivot, that could create a reversal opportunity. So friends, this is our complete market outlook for Wednesday. Remember one important principle: don't predict the market, let the market confirm the direction for Nifty. Keep 24,500 on your screen and Bank Nifty 57,400 on your screen. The reaction around these levels will tell us whether buyers or sellers are taking control. If you found this analysis useful, Please like the video, share it with other friends, and subscribe to Nathan Trading Academy. And please remember, this channel is created purely for educational purposes. Nathan Trading Academy is not SEBI registered. So trading and investing involve market risk, and viewers should make their own decisions after proper research and viewers should make their own decision after proper research and risk management. Thank you for watching. Trade carefully, manage your risk, and let the market confirm your trade. Good night, and see you in tomorrow's market analysis.